Y'all, I'm remembering to bring something to stand you up on so I can show you all my groceries. Groceries was expensive as shit this week because Chris needed some non-grocery things. Therefore, Chris paid for the groceries because he is a sweet boy. So, Chris's pillows, like, people sometimes when they sleep on their pillows, they get flat. No, Chris has become logs. I don't know how this man sleeps, but he needed new pillows, so he picked these ones. I said maybe he should try something more firm so that there's like less likelihood for him to smoosh it into a ball. I don't know. Seemed like something that made sense to me. Then I got 2 things of Diet Coke per usual. And then this week I'm going to be making taco bowls. I went through a phase for them and they sound really good again. And then I also bought stuff to make like barbecue chicken. Basically, I just cook chicken in the oven and then shred it and then eat it on a sandwich with barbecue sauce and onion. So I bought chicken for that and buns and some like bagged salads to go on the sides. And then I bought stuff to make a pizza dip for our Halloween game night, as well as I'm making the apple dip again because everybody really loved it. So I figured that would be good for Halloween week, because Halloween's on Monday, so we're considering this week as our Halloween game night. I did see this, which is, I don't love apple cider. I like a glass of it for the whole season, so I just got a half gallon, but it's salted caramel apple cider, so that sounded good. Walmart brand Allegra for Chris. Shredded lettuce, 2 bags of this for my taco salads. Also, there's this one, I think he's a Coca-Cola vendor at Walmart. That's like the world's most obnoxious human being. Like, just for some reason thinks that me and Chris want to be his BFFs. And so like he was by us and I'm like, Chris, I'm like, don't make eye contact. And then as we were checking out, he was right behind us. It was very spooky times. So I bought not 1, but 2 bags of Granny Smiths because I cut up 85% of 1 bag last time. I think there was like 2 or 3 apples left, and it was not even close to being enough apples. So hopefully this is enough apples. Then for me, Chris is still on his ground turkey phase. Maybe since every week, maybe he'll show you guys. He has not been wanting to vlog, and I'm not gonna like make him. Ground chicken, and then oops, I do have chicken breasts in here, but I'm just gonna leave them in the bag and put this whole bag in the fridge because I'm afraid they're gonna leak. It's kind of like a bigger package because when I told Chris I was making that, he's like, can I have some too? So I was like, yeah, I'll just get a bigger thing of chicken. So there's enough for both of us. These are my favorite buns. They are Big Marty's. And I have tons of sesame seeds on them. My mom used to get those, so they make me think about her. And then the only thing I needed for the apple dip, because I have cream cheese in there. I accidentally I had bought some too for something else, but we had the cream cheese. But we got the toffee bits. More salami because I was running out. I like to have that on hand as like a quick thing to eat. Sour cream for the pizza dip. French onion dip because hell of a good is hella good. Some pepperonis for the pizza dip. Cream cheese for the pizza dip. My mom did not used to use pepperoni, but I thought that everybody else would like it, so I'm doing pepperoni. My mom's thing was always like appetizers and hors d'oeuvres, so there's that. And typically with this, you will slice up like a baguette and dip the baguette in it, but I'm not gonna buy the baguette until like Friday, because I don't want it to go stale. They did not have the big bag of regular Lay's, so we had to get the small bag. This thing of soups for the dip. A head of romaine to go on sandwiches and Chris's burgers. Yellow onion for the barbecue sandwiches, as well as for pierogies. We were both really thirsty, so we bought a Gatorade and drank it immediately. Mini pierogies. This is also, I have not like mentioned this, I don't think, in the vlog, but this is actually Chris's last week streaming. He is stopping streaming, which I think will be the best for all involved, but it's gonna be weird next week. Lemon juice, because I only have like the little lemon, and I'm gonna need to saturate the apples in lemon juice so they do not brown. Couldn't find pizza sauce, so I just got regular traditional Dijon for Chris, taco seasoning for the taco bowls. I refer to these as flat pickles for sandwiches and Chris's burgers. Yellow mustard for your girl. 2 more bags. Good things I'm running on the table. Chris is running out of coffee, and this was on like sale, so he picked up the buttery syrup IHOP because he had like maple coffee a bit ago. He loved it. So he thought maybe it was on sale. No, we'll give it a go. We're out of sparkles, so we picked up a 4-pack. And then I picked up some bag salads. We have got the dill pickle one. I bought this before and then didn't eat it, so I'm gonna really eat it this time. My favorite one is this everything bagel. And I picked up this like Asian one. It says Asian style. So that is everything from the grocery store. I'm gonna get the groceries put away. And then I'm gonna start the laundry. You know, I'm gonna do that. And then I need to, what's on the docket for today? I need to pull stickers and film a plan with me. I need to organize all the orders, pull foil, order foil, continue on with the laundry. I think those are all like my must-dos. Also, I don't think you can see it. You can kind of see it like right there. I have a bruise on my hand and I keep hitting it. It hurts really bad. But yeah, let me just begin getting these groceries put away. Also for the taco bowls, I'll use like corn, red onion, a bunch of other things. I just have them already, so I don't need to. Okay, y'all. First couple of steps of the day are done. Laundry in. I took out all the recyclables that have been sitting in the hallway for an embarrassingly long time. I'm so tired. What did I do? I just started the laundry. I took all the recyclables out. I put the groceries away. And now we're here. I think the first thing I'm going to do is I need to finish my spread from yesterday. And then possibly I think I'm going to pull stickers so I can film my plan with me. I don't know why there's just sticky shit always all over my table or my desk. I literally have the bottle of Goo Gone sitting here from when I just cleaned off all of the goo like a couple of days ago. I was all back. That shit is like a miracle worker though. It does leave the table kind of greasy though, so I do need a second towel to get all that. But I'm gonna watch Kirsten's plan with me while I do this, as I usually do. Let's first go finish this week's spread, which was a really cute one. It was like the Bride of Frankenstein-ish kit. Yeah, what am I gonna mark? I like left space in case I read last night, but I was just really tired. I guess I could just put that I was tired AF. That would make sense, right guys? That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Ugh. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna pull foil for, let's see what plan with me I'm pulling for. What is the bundle? Let us see, which week is it? This one. So whenever you see this plan with me, you know, in a million years from now, if I'm behind on plan with me, it's just know. This is the week that I pulled the stickers for it. I'm thinking whenever we get into our new schedule, once like we really figure out how we're gonna like attack things and then Kristen's done streaming, I still think Mondays might be my get shit done day. I just love starting the week with like getting on top of everything. So I think our like designated 2 full days off are gonna be Mondays and Wednesdays, and we'll work all day Tuesday and Thursday like we already have been. And then we'll work during the days on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and have those evenings off. So I think that's basically how I think things are gonna operate in this new phase of life. I'm not doing this yet because I finished my spread and then I went to do it and I was like, oh shit, I haven't sent Andrea my customs yet because she is a sweet gem and she just sends them to me. She does them for me and does her own, and it's great. I do need to get an allergy pill because my allergies be allergying, if you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna go through and organize the orders and then pull foil, do lavender hollow, do that nonsense. Because can't do that. Well, I mean, I could just leave spaces, but like lately I've been so bad at pulling my stuff for Plant With Me's. I'm always forgetting stuff, messing stuff up. So like, why make it harder on myself by doing that? Oh, the smell in the bathroom is called frosting, and it literally smells like Christmas in here. I take the generic brand Claritin for allergy medicine. Chris does Allegra, I believe. But Claritin is what works the best for moi. And it's been like rainy, and so it's like knocking the shit off the trees. And that's like my allergies. Like ragweed is also a number one thing for me. Because mine have been completely fine when everybody else is suffering. But ugh, this is horrifying. It's like whenever the trees start dropping leaves. I'm done for. So. Also, I did get my like sparkly blazer for when we go to the Eras Tour movie again. Because we are going again. And like I said, prior to going, I think I was like a 3 out of 10 Taylor Swift fan, and then bumped it up to a 4 because she likes glitter. But I think I'm like at like a 5 to 6. Because there was like I will be honest, there was some surprise bangers. Some literal surprise bangers. And so now I'm doing what I do because I'm a psychopath, and if I'm going back, I would really prefer to like actually know more of the songs. So I'm studying. I'm studying the songs, okay? Studying on up. And it's going like, okay. I'm not like doing great, but we're doing okay. So I'm gonna get to work. All these freaking zits. It's horrible. Okay guys, it's 11:36. I'm going to go flip the laundry. Be with me. So this is so annoying. So our laundry room light is it's gonna be doing this. Sorry about it. Nothing I can do. But it's for some reason, like motion activated light. And my dad has been an electrician for 30 years at this point, minimum, maybe more. I don't fucking know. At least 30 years. And when he was here, he was basically like, yeah, like, I don't know why they installed that, blah, blah, blah. But basically, it would be, like, a lot of work to change it, and, like, there is no switch to change it on the thing. You'd have to, like, reinstall a whole new setup, which just, like, ain't worth it for a rental. But typically when I'm doing the laundry, like if I'm bent down too long, putting the stuff in, the light turns off on me. How much laundry do you guys have a week? I do laundry about once a week, and it's usually about 2 loads. Part of that is because we don't really leave the house much. And so, you can think this is gross, I will allow it, but like if I'm just wearing like a sweatshirt and sweatpants, I'll wear the same one for a few days and then change it out. Because, I'm telling you right now, I'm not sweating. I'm always cold. I'm always just sitting here, so I'm not really getting dirty. So we'll turn on both machines. Get them going. So I finished the organizational part of the orders. There's very few lavender hollow in there, and I'm just like, ooh, 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 ooh. So happy. So now I need to get situated for pulling foil, because this is where I pull foil and it's just like a mess, mainly because I suck at pulling foil, in case you didn't know. And a lot of the time I simply just don't pull the right amount. It's really a tragic time to be alive. We have like the tiniest little pile of stuff to haul. But I'm not even gonna bother putting the rolls that I have out away. We'll just leave them out and just put them in the bin so that they're out of the way at the very least. And then I have like random pieces of foil that I have cut. I don't really know what that's about. Okay, that shouldn't take too terribly long. I do have a notepad here so I can keep track of what foils I need to order. I need to order the new foil of the month. By the time you guys see it, it'll be the new month. And I'm thinking I'm gonna do a gold star foil. So it'll be like gold with stars in it. I think that'd be really pretty for Christmas and New Year's. Like a gold hollow star. So that should be a thing by the time you guys are watching this. Ugh. This room is literally so dark when the lights are off, and like it's so gloomy out. I'm honestly being a rock star for doing as much work as I am right now because I don't want to do shit when it's gloomy. Okay, I'll pull some foil with you guys since I didn't do it last week, even though I don't want to, but I will. There's like something sticky on you guys on the camera. Little thingy. Okay, here's my notepad. I just wrote new foil of the month is the only thing on it. Like gold was written on it, but I don't need that because I got it last week. So I bring over my double-decker bins. And this. These are the orders that we're going to work on this week. It is the rest of the 14th through the 22nd. I'm also going to need to do bonus freebies from last week. So we start in the back of the bus. This is for Rachel from Indiana. She needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 short black because she just got a bunch of customs. So I think black might be a color that I might need to buy. So 17 divided by 2 is, I'm gonna need 9 strips. So I need 3 big divided by 3 and then cut in half minus 1. Math. Also, I have the Doc Marten platform sandals, and I don't know if they're just simply like everything else Doc Marten makes, that like once you break it in, they're really comfy, but they're potentially the most uncomfy sandals I have ever worn. And I wore them, the only time I was standing was at the thrift store and then walking to the car. And yet somehow I have scrapes, like cuts all over my ankles, and it's horrifying. Okay, then we have Caitlin from Kentucky. Miss Caitlin did get a custom Maltese. She got one in like gold. So we'll pop that in there. And then another light gold, and then 2 matte brown. Okay, there's a lot of matte bronze in here. There's like multiple in a row of like orders that are just the new SPC collab in matte bronze. So I have a feeling matte bronze will be something that I need to pick up, but we'll see. So that's everything for Caitlin. Then we have Noelia from Florida. She got 2 dino, 1 in dark green. Dark green is definitely the color that I need. I have basically none left. Well, here's the 2. So I'm just going to write dark green because I already know I need that for sure. Dark green. Okay. And then header confetti in dark green. She got 2 HP underlays in Pixie Hollow. Another one I'm going to need because I'm on my last roll of it. Thankfully, these are all from the same vendor, and the foil I want to get for the foil of the month is the same vendor. And they tend to ship the day you order. It gets here. It'll probably be here Wednesday, Thursday. That'll be nice. I may have to do freebies also for one more shop to swap with because somebody else did reach out that they wanted to swap. So so I'm waiting to hear back. There is like a handful of other ones. It's so weird. Like I'm in this Facebook group of shop owners, and then 2 holiday leaves in burgundy, and like so many people were like, oh yeah, like I want to, and then just like don't reply to your messages. Like, okay, do you? Because it's not feeling like it. Okay, next we have Christy, my girl Christy from Colorado. She got 3 solid in Pixie Rose. I had somebody comment on a plan with me that went up, the one that's like an SPC mystery, like vintage movie art, and was like, okay, I get it now. I get the Pixie Rose. It's just so good. Okay, and then she got 3 navy. I need to put my hair in a bun. It's in a ponytail, but like every time I bend down, it just gets in my eyeballs and I'm over it. Okay. Much better. 3 florals in olive. Then 3 florals in burgundy. I really want to get back to my book. I'm reading No Exit by Taylor Adams, which I thought was a girl until I looked at the inside jacket, and it's apparently a dude. But then she got 3 leaves 2, 3 leaves 4, and 3 bloom all in olive. But this book is wild. Like, it's giving me the creeps, it's freaking me out, giving me anxiety, which, like, for someone who already has anxiety, I think I wouldn't really, like, enjoy books that be, like, really getting to me. But for some reason, this book is, like, really doing it to me. And yeah, I'm not gonna say anything because spoilers. I kind of had like an inkling that what happened was what was going to happen, but like reading it still got me good, like in the spooky feeling. So it's perfect for this time of the year. So there's all of those, and then she did get 6 solid in the foil of the month. I do need to remind everybody. I'm gonna do that today as well. There's only a week left in this beautimous foil month. By the time you guys 6. By the time you guys see this video, it'll be gone. But such a good one. I think it's like my favorite foil of the month I've ever done. This is sparkly red. Okay, and then we have Elsa. What a fantastic name. From, I believe, overseas because of the address. It's like a US box. And she got the Angel bundle in Pixie Rose, which is going to be so pretty. I'm so excited that I figured out a way to use the Angel bundle. I rearranged my kit lineup during the video, live on camera, which I believe that video is already up for November. And I'm using it the week of my mother's, like, Angelversary, as I like to call it, like the week that she passed away. And I just feel like it'll be a cute way to use, like, the Angel bundle. So then we have Cassidy from Hawaii. She got 2 Deck the Halls underlays in taupe. They're all small orders, which is so exciting. I feel like that's why I haven't really enjoyed pulling foil on camera, is because when it's a bunch of big orders, I feel like I don't really get to show like a ton of people's orders. But when they're small like this, it's not so bad. Then she got 2 Holly Berry in matte bronze, 2 Mouth Wreath in Pixie Gold. That's a color I will definitely need. And basically when I'm working and I like have a foil I don't have, I will still like prepare the item, like print and cut it, And then, so Chris's job is he like looks over orders, checks for any issues, and then he'll add it with like the freebies in the cello. And what he'll do is he just simply will not like seal the cello, and he'll write a note on the side of what it needs so that I know to go back through and add it. 2 tile underlays in matte silver, 2 trees in pixie hollow, and 2 heaven underlays in confetti purple. I have to grab a new roll of this, which I do have more. Also, of the colors that came out for my anniversary, Pixie Rose was the one that I had to move on to the new roll the fastest. And I feel so happy because I went back and forth about that color because I was like, I know it's really pretty to me, but I don't know like how much people will enjoy it. And it turns out everyone loved it. I don't know what is going on here, but I was trying to like fix this. And just, bad things happen, okay? Bad things be happening. Okay, next we have a bunch of sparkle underlays. That's the whole order, is just sparkle underlays and a bunch of colors. And this is for Nao from Kentucky. She got 2 sparkle in deep pink. This will probably be the last one I do with you guys. 2 sparkle in deep pink. It's all sparkle, so I'm not going to keep saying the sparkle. I'm just going to say the colors. We have 2 pearl. 2 olive. 2 lemongrass. Okay. 2 hunter green. I love hunter green. I feel like a lot of the Christmas kits this year lean more towards the hunter green than like a true like Christmas green. I love that because like I really do enjoy the color red. I would say like it's probably up there for one of my more favorite colors. Like if I'm playing like standard board game colors, like that's my pick, is red. So I don't mind red in kits, but like freaking Christmas green is not that cute. I need 2 ice. 2 navy. 2 taupe. 2 dark purple. Missing drawer. Oh, dark purple. Oh no, she's rolling away. I did accidentally tear this, but with a pattern like sparkle, it won't matter. It'll foil just fine. The only time it's like becomes an issue is if you're doing like solid or something super duper chunky, then you might see like the line, but not with this pattern. 2 copper. 2 caramel. 2 bronze will be another color that I need to order. A lot of the SPC collab bundles in bronze because it looks like brown, which makes sense for gingerbread. So 2 bronze, 2 matte bronze, whenever I do underlays on sales, it's orders like this that I'm like, that makes sense. You just buy a bunch of like a very neutral underlay so you can pull it into whatever you don't have underlays for. And you don't really have to think about right now what you want to get. You just buy the things and then they will match absolutely everything. You could do that with sparkle, any of the confettis, the shine underlays. There's quite a few options in the shop that you could do something like this with and then just have them on deck. 2 sparkle and autumn tie-dye. I just think it's like a real smart thing to do. 2 sparkle in red, white, blue. And 2 in zebra. Zebra, 2 zebra, okay. 2 matte gold. Goodness gracious. 2 matte gold, 2 antique gold. Also, I don't know if this gal Vanessa watches my videos, but honestly, you deserve a lot in this world because there was a glitch on Shopify with her order, and it basically gave her order for free, and she messaged me to let me know about the issue so that she could have it corrected. And honestly, I just appreciate somebody being that honest, you know? Because there's plenty of people who would have just been like, hey, score. And honestly, I don't blame people for being like that because it's hard times around these parts. But I just really appreciated her honesty. 2 autumn gold, which I added to the shopping list. 2 pixie gold. 2 matte silver, which is going on the shopping list. Thankfully, all of these ones that I need to order are all from the same website, so I don't have to pay like a million shipping. So that's like the annoying part. I also found this one website that has like a lot of cool foil colors, but they're so fucking expensive. So that's a struggle I'm going through right now. And then 2 leopard. That's everything for Nao's order. Let me just check. Yep, that is everything. So I'll fold her in half, pop it in the bin, and then I'm going to do the rest on my own. Let's see what time it is when we are starting. 11:57, so it's like noon. I'm hoping I'll be done with this by 1:30. That's my goal. Do you see this hair? This little rat tail? Oh my god. It's 1:51, guys. I made it to my goal time. My back literally could not hurt more if I tried. It's 6 million degrees in my office. And sitting, feels so good. Oh my god. My back is just fucked, essentially. But I'm gonna get this foil ordered, first things first, and then I am kind of hungry. I did have my hash browns from McDonald's, but like, as much as I love them, that doesn't like really keep you that full. So, I need to eat something. I might make a taco bowl, get that cooked up so that it's just ready to rock and roll. I do need to flip over the laundry, which will be quick and easy. But yeah, let's get the foil ordered. Upon sitting for a bit, not a bit, for like a minute, I've deduced that I'm not like meal hungry. I'm like peckish. I don't really have anything for a snack. So I think I'm just going to eat a piece of Halloween candy and do my plan with me, and then maybe eat after that. Because I just don't feel like it right now. I forgot to show you guys, I'll show you this, then I can throw away this bag. I did pick up 2 Christmas ornaments last week. We did get ours at Walmart. They were like 90 cents. We got a little cutie gingerbread, and then this is like the real pride and joy. Do you guys see this? It's so cute. It's like a pretzel with glitter on it. So those are adorbs. I would really like to get like a light pink tree to put right here in between the doors below my fuck sign, and just do like treats on it, like treats ornaments, like the gingerbread, that type of stuff. But I feel like really skinny, so we will see. Plan with me is filmed. It's pretty cute. I don't love the colors because one of the main colors was brown, and I wish it would have been the navy because I personally hate the color brown, but there she is. So I don't feel like taking pictures of it right now, so I'm just simply not. Waiting on Andrea to let me know what color she needs for these scripts. And now, next thing on my docket is to do Lavender Hollow. There is so little of it though, and I could not be more happy. Honestly, thrilled, love it, greatest thing ever that there's barely any. And yeah, makes my life quite easy. Tossing the shit in here. And yeah, basically now that is what's next up on my plan of things I'm gonna do today. I'd say wish me luck, but it's gonna be so easy. I was packed up in here, and then I forgot that I needed to do the bonus freebie, so I looked something up for that. I have been like designing like something specific, custom, not actually in the shop for the bonus freebies, so that's been fun. But it is like 3:30, and I think I'm going to make my ground chicken because if I'm being honest with you, I'm just trying to beat Chris in the kitchen because our kitchen is teeny tiny itty bitty, and I hate it because of that. And so it's kind of like a race to who can use the kitchen first, because there is absolutely no room for two people to be in here at one time. It like actually puts me in a foul mood if you're like trying to be in here. So I think that means that this is a good time to make my taco meat for my taco salads. So I'm just gonna make a pound of ground chicken and season it with a package of taco seasoning. I hate the way this smells while it cooks. It's gonna make me want to vomit. Popping that in there, and then I'm just gonna turn it on and cook that up. As far as the toppings, I'm going to drain a can of corn. I'm gonna cut up an onion. I did chop up an onion yesterday for sandwiches, but sandwiches you need slices, and for this I want one diced. So I'll just dice up that. I will use some sour cream, some taco sauce, cheese, until like the end of December. So some Fiesta blend cheese, then we'll have that, we'll have lettuce. And I think that that's pretty much everything that I would put on a taco, so I don't do tomato. So we'll do that, and then I'll eat it with tortilla chips. I have a bag in usually I put the tortilla chips at the top because we don't just like eat them, and our pantry also, everything about this house is small. Small, small, small. So I think it's 1/3 of a cup, 3/4 of a cup. Oh wait. Yeah, 3/4 of a cup. So once that's all heated up, the ground chicken doesn't really produce grease, but if there's any, I'll drain it. And yeah, let us just simply drain the can of corn. Let me get some Tupperwares. Also, whenever Chris uses the containers, he puts the wrong lids on isn't like real. Like there is no right and wrong lid. But there is, because there's the lids that came with the specific container, and so that's the lid that has to be used with that container. I don't know. Just like things how I like them, okay? So I'm going to open up my can of corn, drain it with my can strainer. Just like the best couple of bucks I think I've ever spent. Then I'll just chop up the onion. And then I'll honestly probably pre-load my bowl so that when the chicken's done, I can just toss her on underneath the foil. Oh my god. What the fuck is this? It's just like a random blade. Okay. Yeah. I'll probably like pre-assemble my bowl so that rinsed the corn. Check. Ooh, I'm gonna also need another container for the chicken. So I can grab that one right now. Love fire eggs. Stir this up a little bit. Okay, and then I'm gonna chop up the onion. Okay. Just making my taco salad, and now I'm just gonna quickly foil these bonus freebies. It was underlays week, so I made a bonus freebie with just 4 different like popular underlay patterns. So give people like a sampling of different patterns they may not have picked up that are pretty useful. So now I'm popping down a foiler, and there are random foil colors. There's a wintry one, plaid, a anytime, and a floral print. I'll show you guys. They're pretty cute. I don't think that even foil focused, but it is what it is. So I'm just gonna foil these and then eat my dinner. Okay guys, I just took a body shower because my back, I have this like permanent knot in my shoulder from working, and I've named it. His name is not Tasha, and she's a bitch, and she be hurting me so bad. But I'm emptying the freaking dryer because the second load is done. It's like recently done, like they're still a little bit warm. So this is like a real accomplishment for me if I'm gonna put the laundry away while it is still a little bit warm. That has not happened possibly since I've lived here. If I'm being honest, it used to happen all the time at home because the way my setup was I personally think it's bullshit that when you live in an apartment that you're already paying, like, I mean, my rent was really cheap there, like, in retrospect, but like, why do you have to pay to use the washing machine? Might as well, and it's like not even like a big washing machine, might as well just go to a laundromat. So instead of going to a laundromat, because who the fuck has coins these days, I would just go to my dad's house on Saturdays, and me and Chris would get lunch, like fast food, and sit at my dad's house and do a couple of loads of laundry each week. So that's like basically how I used to tackle laundry, but no, I don't have to, so it just sits there forever. But I'm gonna go get it put away. Y'all, I done fucked up. I'll sleep at like 7 o'clock, and now it's like 9 o'clock and I'm up. Hoping that we will fall back asleep and just like sleep until like maybe 6 in the morning. I don't know, and then just get off really early. But oh my god, I can't believe I did that. I was laying here watching my show, and then next thing I knew I was asleep. It's really stupid of me. But I'm kind of hungry. I'm gonna switch out the wax in my room for starters. I don't really know. I don't know where to put you guys. I guess I'll bring you in here with me. What do you want to put in here? You can try this one. Pumpkin peanut brittle and a hint of salted caramel. Umbrtone. It smells pretty good. It smells quite caramely. So I will dump out the one here in the wet warmer. Got a hangnail. And I freaking pulled at it earlier because I was being too lazy to just get up and like clip it with nail clippers. And now it freaking hurts. It's a terrible life choice. But I'm gonna see what there is for me to have as like a little snacky too. And I'm probably gonna read some of my book, which I'm excited about. I think I mentioned I was reading No Exit by Taylor Adams, and this book is a wild time. It's so spooky. And yeah, I'm hoping that the twists and turns keep coming from everything I've seen on Goodreads. I'm gonna continue to be having a wild ride, and I love to see that. Go. It's like 1 in the morning. I finished my book. Why am I not focusing? There we go. This book, I gave it 5 stars. What a fucking wild ride. I also can't tell if this goes on the black or the blue shelf. I think go with blue, maybe. Yeah, it's fine there, I think. But oh my god, I've decided that this is the next book I'm going to read. It is called Girl A by Abigail Dean. It says, you can flee your parents, but you can bury your secrets, but you'll never leave behind what your siblings know and what you shared. Lex Gracie doesn't want to think about her family. She doesn't want to think about growing up in her parents' house of horrors. And she doesn't want to think about her identity as Girl A, the girl who escaped, the eldest sister who freed her older brother and younger siblings. It's been easy enough to avoid her parents. Her father never made it out of the mess he created. Her mother spent the rest of her life behind bars. When her mother dies in prison and leaves Lex and her siblings, the family home, she can't run from her past any longer. Together with her sisters, Lex intends to turn the House of Horrors into a force for good. First, she must come to terms with her siblings, with what they shared in their childhood. What begins as a propulsive tale of escape and survival becomes a gripping psychological family story about the shifting alliances and betrayals of sibling relationships, about the secrets our siblings keep from themselves and each other. Who have each of these siblings become? How did their memories defy or galvanize Lex's own? As Lex pins each sibling down to agree to her family's final act, she discovers how potent the spell of their shared family mythology is. Who among them remains in its thralls, and who has truly broken free? Sounds pretty interesting. Happy Tuesday! It is Tuesday morning, 10:30. I ended up staying up really late, reading, and then fell asleep. But thankfully I was able to sleep until like 9:30. Chris is getting ready to leave. He has a haircut appointment, and I think we're going on a lunch date. We used to, back when I lived in New York, every Sunday go on dinner dates, and so I'm going to go back to going on like a date once a week, but traffic around these parts is wild, so I'm like, I'd rather do something like a lunch date during the week. So I'll do that today, I believe. It's so gross outside, so gloomy and miserable, but well, he is at his hair appointment. I will be doing some work. Got one more persona I need to send freebies to for a swap. I have a bunch of them cut. Let's just see how many more I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we need 11 more. Not too bad. I can get those mailed out. I definitely dropped them to the mailbox today. So that is cool beans. I'll let her know that I'm gonna get those mailed out to other. Wait for the internet to connect, but yeah. So I'm gonna get working. Some of the orders we'll be working on today are Cassie from Indiana, Emily from Pennsylvania, Rebecca from Texas, Kendra from North Carolina, Laura on the PR team, Laura Marie Plans, Lorana from California, and Laura from Indiana. Okay. And now you're back home. It's freaking freezing up in this house. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Oh my god. I need to, first and foremost, send, so I have like a Google Drive that any clips I take on my phone for the vlog get put on here. I don't think that there's like a ton from this week. I just clicked remove and then I clicked undo like an idiot. Photo and video. I think those 4, all of them are pretty short, so it won't take too long. And then we're gonna get to work. Ramen was good. It's very miserable out, which I hate with a burning passion. I feel like I'm definitely somebody whose mood is affected by the weather, and the weather is assholery, you know? It's really yucky out there, and I have so many freaking pimples. I'm feeling so ugly and gross lately. Basically hating my life, but hey, it is what it is. Filling out a little card. Next one on deck. I'm really thrilled to finish up, hopefully today, all of the custom multi customs treat week, because there's so many custom multis and they just be taking me so long. So long. I don't mind it so much when somebody buys like a bunch of the same one, but when they're all different, like, I understand that's the point, but it just takes so long. It just takes so long. I'm gonna be honest, I'm genuinely annoyed that I have to go wash my hair because I've washed it so many times, but I had made myself some dumplings, right? Whatever, being like whatever. I had like this, and I had broccoli with like sauce on it, and I dipped my ponytail into it, and now it's crunchy. Hello guys, and welcome. I'm also annoyed because I did my hair today, so that meant that tomorrow I wasn't gonna have to do it. I could just get up and take out I usually sleep with a ponytail, take down my hair, and be good to go. But nope, not anymore. Now I literally have to go wash it, and I couldn't be more mad if I tried. So, hate this for me. Be sad, be mad. Hi guys, it's Wednesday. I'm dressed, ready to go, ready for a girls' day. Let's head out. I will give my dad a call in the car like I do every Wednesday. Check in on him, see how he's doing. Happy Thursday, y'all. Yesterday was girls' day and I didn't vlog any of it because I suck. We were running a lot of errands, not errands, we're just like running around a lot, so I didn't really think about you guys, if I'm being honest. So basically I got to Andrea's. Me, Andrea, and Nick went to get food, and then we ran some errands. We went to Target, Old Navy, Ulta, we went to the Round Rock outlets. I did get some pins at Box Lunch, which hopefully I'll be able to show you probably tomorrow. We just were running around like crazy kids, doing all the things. And then we played games, and we went with Amanda to do one of her wedding dress fittings, and then we went to Cabo Bob's, went back to Andrea's, played more games. We played this one game, it was so funny. It's called Fog of Love. She gave it to me got it for me for my birthday, and basically you're like playing as a fictional couple, and you're like going through like different scenes of your relationship. Like you play a card and that's like the scene. Like some of them are sweet, some of them are serious, and some of them are like complicated. It's like, oh, like I brought you flowers, and you have to like try to get the same answer of what kind of thing you got them versus what they would want to receive. It was very interesting, but overall fun times. We just went to McDonald's because Chris had to go get something notarized regarding his like father's passing, so we went and did that, and we grabbed McDonald's, and now we're home, and now I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna get to work. Orders we're working on today. Maria from Texas, this order is really big and it's gonna take a lot of the day, I'm going to be honest. Cassie from Massachusetts, Caitlin from Massachusetts, Rachel from Maryland, MD, Milan from overseas, Tanya from New York, Samantha from Iowa, Jessica from Oklahoma. Those are like the ones I'm positive I'll probably get to today, but we'll see. Hopefully I get to more, but the one is like really, really big, so I'm just like not too positive on getting much else doing. We did get a foil package in yesterday though, so let us open it together. I have it down here because obviously I can't show you guys my address. That would be horrifying. Okay. Ooh, the foil month is pretty. Let's see what we have got in here. Got 2 rolls of Shattered Hollow. 3 rolls of matte silver. I don't remember buying 3 of those, but whatever. 2 rolls of Pixie Hollow. I really ordered 3. Why? I can guess. I don't know, but apparently I did. 4 of it. I guess this makes sense that I ordered 4 of it. Sometimes I think I black out when I order foil. Nope. 4 rolls of dark green because it's Christmas time. This is the new foil for November. This is gonna be so freaking pretty. Introducing the November foil of the month, Gold Stars. I'm obsessed. It's way more chunky than Pixie Gold. Because here is 2 rolls of Pixie Gold. And I can show them to you side by side. Whoa. So pretty. Obsessed. I need to take pictures of the new foils. I got 2 bronze, 1 autumn gold, and 3 match buns. That's what like $100 worth of foil looks like. Okay, I'm gonna put her all away. I'm gonna take a picture of this for good old, so I can make the graphic for that. While I'm working on this first rather large order, I'm going to work on making the November freebie. I'm gonna buy the font of the month, which I am pretty positive that for the font of the month I'm gonna be doing a like snowy font, one that looks like snow. I think that'll be really pretty. Okay, hopefully this is like a lot of just like the same color, so I don't have to go into a lot of drawers. And now it's all put away. I'm gonna take a quick little picky poo of the new foil of C month. Guys, I'm basically trying to think positive and not cry right now because my foiler just broke. I'm just sitting here working and I smell something and I look over and there's like a little digital screen that usually like glows and tells you the temperature, speed, whatever. Shit's just black. Okay. Then I look over at it and it starts smoking. So that's broken. So I had to order a new one. Thankfully I was able to find a refurbished, like certified, like new one because basically they're usually like $700 to $800. But I was able to get one for like $300, so that's exciting. But now I'm just like gonna be kind of behind and that really depresses me. So yeah, that's where I'm at. But these are the highs and the lows of owning your own business and being a small business, and yeah. So I think I'm gonna still work on cutting stickers. I just can't foil them until a new foiler arrives. And like I'm not a handy person, so I can't like take it apart and look at it and like figure out what's wrong. That's just simply not my journey. Okay, Chris and I went on a walk to decompress and got back home and it is like 7. And honestly, tomorrow I think I will be refreshed and in the mindset that I can at least cut everything, and then when the foiler comes I can foil it all and then do like a like odd random day of the week mail drop to drop everything off, and it'll be fine. And it'll only like delay this stuff being shipped by like a couple of days, which whatever. But I'm just going to really like embrace how I'm feeling and like allow myself to be upset, and I'm just not going to even try to push myself to do any more work because I'm just not in like a very good mindset to be doing that, if I'm being honest. So I'm gonna lay down my bases for November, and maybe I'll remember to show you guys along the way, maybe not, we'll see. And then I'll probably do some reading and just kind of, I'm not even gonna try to make this unblurry, just try to relax. Okay, here's spread 1. This week I do have a couple of things that I need to like put as like notes. Where did my little stickers go? Okay. This Saturday is when we are going to go see Ali Wong. And then this Wednesday we're going to be decorating Andrea's house, but I don't need to put that in now. There is a couple of things I will be putting in. Just actually one birthday, and then I need to put something in on the sidebar. The 8th is... actually, I don't even know if I'm going to put it in because I'm going to have a... or no, the 7th. Okay, that works out. So I don't really have room on the 8th. Oh, the 7th. Or whatever. I'm going to put a birthday in here, and then I'm going to move on to the next week. Y'all, I'm screaming and crying. This is so good. For my mom's anniversary week, we did like the angel bundle. It's in Lavender Hollow and it's so good. The most bizarre Thanksgiving spread, but I'm obsessed. It's so freaking pretty and sparkly. Okay, this is the last one. I just closed my thing for some reason, even though I need to put in 2 birthdays. There it is. Still have an hour left in Andrea's video and I'm freaking starving to death. But this week that I just did, I actually have 2 birthdays that I don't want to forget about. One is my friend Kelly on the 1st. And one is my friend Caitlin. Her son Carter, his birthday's on the 3rd. So we're gonna pop those in. We'll just use the little cake for Kelly and the present for Carter. And I will write those both in. Kelly, A-R-T-E-R, Carter, Kelly and Tyler. Perfect. Got those done. So now I am actually feeling so much better after playing with stickers, but yeah, I'm gonna now, before I go eat, because I am starving, if I'm being honest with you, I'm very, very hungry. First, throw all this shit in here. I'm going to, I did take pictures of my bases. I'm gonna edit them and see how they look, and then possibly start posting some base pictures on Instagram, because I want to try posting like a photo, something every day. So I thought it would be nice to have like some base pictures, give you guys some like inspiration. Why is this not popping up? There we go. We're gonna do November kit lineup. And I think I'm gonna make a taco bowl for dinner probably. It doesn't like sound great, but like it's what I have. November kit plus foil lineup. Okay. Do one of these. And pop in the description and then do the tags, put it in the correct playlist. We're also getting close to the end of the month, so it's my like, I'm gonna have to do my daily check to see if the new book of the month books are out. But I'm gonna do this and, well, there we go. And then edit the pictures on my phone, eat dinner. Well, we can check book of the month now. My link is always down below. I'm pretty sure you get like the book for like $5 if you sign up with my link. I don't really know, but it's down there if you are inclined. I've just been so obsessed with reading. I just feel like 'tis the season to be reading, you know what I mean? Also gonna be hitting the next like tier. No, it's not available yet, so I'm gonna finish uploading my video. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna take a body shower and then I'm gonna get all cozied on up and start my book. And I need to know, are you team you enjoy starting new books, or team it's a fucking drag? Because I'm team it's a drag. You know? Good morning, bitches. We are going to put in some wax throughout the house. Let's figure out what we want to do. I'm gonna put this in my office. The Mare from Fantasy Wax is apple strudel and zucchini bread. And then in here and out there. So one of my warmers, the thing died. What's the thing? The light bulb. So that's a whole situation in and of itself, but it's like whatever. I think I'm gonna do Sarah's blend in here. And then I think for out there, I'm gonna do this Birdie's pumpkin peanut brittle with a hint of sea salt caramel, possibly. Actually, no, I'm gonna do this one, which is fresh pretzel and coffee from Fantasy Wax. We're just gonna do Fantasy Wax all around the house. Someone's dropped that melting basket out of it. So mad. Yeah. Sorry, Chris was coming in here and he's so weird about being on camera most of the time, so whatever. He's also the loudest talker in the world. Like, I could recite his whole sentence from the bedroom across the house where I have the door literally closed. Or he has his door closed for his office. But it's the last stream today, so I'm not gonna get too much of it. I forgot to pull out a bathroom scent. We have Frosty from Zape, which smells Christmassy. I did empty the warmers up in this bitch. I'm doing this one scent in here, the Sarah one, mainly because I'm probably not gonna spend a ton of time in here today. It's a blueberry scent, and I'm just really not vibing with blueberry. I haven't been in years. Thought maybe it was a phase. No. Pumpkin pecan waffle and blueberry cobbler. Sorry, Sarah. The rest of the stuff is great. But Andrea texted me and she made reservations for us to go with her and Nick to go get soup dumplings next week, and I'm pretty excited about that because I fucking love soup dumplings. I love any kind of dumpling, let's be real. Haven't met a dumpling I don't like. And then we're doing that next week, and on Wednesday I'm looking forward to it. And then we're gonna go to Book People, which is, I guess, near the place that they like to get soup dumplings from. I need to, I frozen that chicken yesterday, but then decided I was gonna make it today. So it's kind of silly of me, so I pulled it out last night. It had been just frozen. So I'm gonna see how that is on the frozen scale, and if it's still frozen, I'm gonna pop it in the sink and run water over it. If it is not still frozen, then it'll be good to cook for later. And then I need to also pull cream cheese out of the, what's it called? I need to pull cream cheese out of the fridge so that, that's the one with the dead, what's it called, light bulb, and I only have like small light bulbs for the bathroom warmers available, so. To throw both of these rags in the, what's it called, in the washing machine. It's usually what I do. I don't want them to like sit in with my dirty clothes, so I just kind of throw them in the washing machine until it's time to wash them. Okay, that's everything for out here. Let us pull out the cream cheese and check on the chicken. Chicken's pretty much defrosted. Looks like freaking nasty ass shit all in the fridge. I'm definitely gonna need to clean up the fridge. Like spray down that shelf whenever I cook that later. And then I need to move the cream cheese for the dessert, and then I'm gonna need to make the dip for tomorrow, but I probably won't make that until tomorrow. I'm gonna ask Andrea if she wants me to heat it up and then bring it to her house, or if I can just heat it at her house. That probably makes more sense to just heat it at her house, because I do not think it would stay particularly warm on like this 25-minute drive to her house, but I'll double check that with her, because we are doing a dip night, which basically is a girl dinner night, and we're dressing up for Halloween. I'm gonna dress up as Elsa, and Chris is gonna wear his sexy maid costume. It's gonna be so funny. And yeah, so very much so looking forward to that. I'm making the apple dip again. That's what I just took the cream cheese out for. And I'm making that again because everybody loved it, and like I'm gonna bring 5,872 apples, which would be hilarious. In the guest bathroom, the whole bathroom. Yeah, so that's kind of like my plan for the day. I'll put all this stuff back on my phone. I will text Andrea regarding the dip for tomorrow. Like I'm making a pizza dip. I'm gonna text her regarding that, seeing if like I should cook it at her house or like what the tea is with that. And then I am going to probably just start working on orders probably, but like not foiling anything, just like printing and cutting it, just like so disheartening, but do what I gotta do to be as productive as I can given the shitty situation, you know. The thing is like I don't have like 6 freebies print cut, so like it's whatever. I also think, actually, first things first, is I'm going to print shipping labels for all of the orders that are actually done and are gonna be mailed out this week, so that I can get those packaged, so I can just I don't have to like make a note in the bin as to like where all of these like naked orders are. So we'll start with that. Oh my god, I didn't realize I had a bunch of stuff here. These are just gonna have to go in the trash because I deleted those files. Good one, Hannah. Good one. So I'm gonna go print these labels because this is how my life goes. Of course, now I ran out of toner, but it'll be here. It's like same day delivery, so that'll be here in a few hours, which is completely fine. I do have a package coming in the mail today from Print Impression. Oh, I forgot to bring the rags into the, what's it called, laundry room. I'm just so over everything this week, guys. This week has been torture, basically. It's been a bad one. It's been a horrible one, and I hate everything about it. So we are going to check and see the status of the cream cheese. And I'll probably put the chicken in the oven just to like get it going, basically. You guys are like laying down. Sorry about that. It's definitely soft, so that's exciting. I'm gonna give it a little bit longer. It's like softer, but it's not like soft. So I think what I am going to do now is trim and bake the chicken. Get that going. Okay. I'm gonna put the chicken in here, but I'm gonna trim it. And then I'll put it in there with probably salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. And I'll put that in the oven to cook. And then when it's, these are both onion. Why do I have to open onion powder? Oh, mama. Onion powder, garlic powder. And then I will, I'm all over the place. Sorry, let me get my thoughts. I'm gonna get the chicken in the oven, and then when it's done in the oven, I will shred it, and then it'll be ready for sandwiches. First things first, we're gonna take the chicken out and clean the fridge because this is definitely a leaky, disgusting mess. It makes me want to vomit, but me get my all-purpose grapefruit flavored cleaner. It's just on the shelf with the sodas, so thankfully everything in here is super like sealed. Not getting like any chicken juices on it or cleaning product. Okay, so I'm gonna start by spraying the pan. Okay, the nozzle to this just came off. That's awkward. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna let the cream cheese continue to, why is this so disgusting? I'm gonna let the cream cheese continue to thaw, like, get to room temperature. I'm gonna put it on top of the stove. I tend to do that when I'm trying to, like, get something to room temperature now, so it's still kind of frozen. Because when you put it on the stove, at least my stove, I don't have like a gas stove, I have an electric stove, but you can, it, like the top doesn't get hot, but it gets a little bit warm, so it helps soften the cream cheese a bit better. Chicken's literally disgusting me, but you know. Still a little bit frozen, so I'm definitely gonna have to put it in for a wee bit longer so that it cooks. And I turn you guys off, but the thing is my hands are disgusting. Well, this is clean. See you later. I got my package from Print Fresh, which you guys can see this in my haul, but I'll show you now. Anyway, I'm excited for my planner for next year. Do I have 4 planners up there that have not been used? Yes. One of them will become my filming planner, but I wanted this one, so here we are. So much of this shit, like the shit you put in crinkle paper, I think is what it's called, but I call it Easter basket filling. Got that in here, as well as, what the heck is this? Ugh. Okay, lots of things. Get rid of all of this with all these crispy little boys. So I'm gonna be everywhere. We got my inserts and my planner. Okay, let's take a peek at her. She's so pretty. I got this one. It's just so good. So hype. Like, look at it. Okay, there's like 24 minutes left in that. I'm gonna use my hand mixer, which I pretty much never use because I have my stand mixer, but I'm gonna use the stand mixer to make the apple dip. I'm gonna need it washed for tomorrow to make the pizza dip, which I did talk to Andrea, and we confirmed that I will cook it at her house, which makes the most sense. But it smells like I'm making a chicken wing dip because I seasoned the chicken the same way. But I think this cream cheese should be good to go at this point. Also, me and Andrea were talking about how we're going to be doing like an intense, like a bazillion types of cookie making for Christmas. And she's like, you're gonna have to bring over your mixer as well. And I'm like, alright, we're on the road. The only thing is that KitchenAids are really fucking heavy. If you don't have one, they are deceivingly heavy. I think mine could use a good little bath too. The back of her, that's like towards the wall, is a little bit induced-y. But okay. Classic. Chris came out here to fill his coffee. Guess what's on the counter? Coffee. Lettuce. I don't remember the measurements. So let me pull this back up, even though I just made this like 2 weeks ago, but you know. So this one. Nope. I think I, again, did not save it. I hate myself. Okay. Cancel, search. Caramel toffee, apple dip. Might be this one. Nope. Let me find the right recipe. Okay, I found it. It's the all recipes one. So this is the one that calls for 2 packages of cream cheese. Yeah, this is nice and soft now. And this one doesn't call for vanilla, but I just add a little in because why not? So you need 2 packages of cream cheese, 2 8 ounces, a half of a cup, take my rings back off, a half of a cup of powdered sugar. I just put probably like a teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half of vanilla. I don't know, I don't really measure that. I just kind of dollop some in there, you know. Oh, rubber scratch. This one. Going to grab a rubber spatula to get this cream cheese off of here. I don't really want to touch it with my fingers. I do have the dishes. I literally left them just on the counter from the last time I made this because I'm a train wreck. Let's be real. This one warmer doesn't look like it's glowing, and I think it's just because it's so bright in here. The sun is actually out. It's quite warm out right now, actually. Also, Chris has become such a Texan. We went for a walk yesterday evening, probably like 7 o'clock after, you know, all the bullshit happened, and it was like 75, and he's like, kind of chilly out. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? Mind you, I'm wearing shorts and basically a sports bra, and I'm like comfortable, and he's like, yeah, it's quite cold out. I'm just like, get it together. Oh, just drop the entire lid to the vanilla. That'll be fine for the vanilla. And half of a cup of powdered sugar. Honestly, you really don't really need to measure this. I'm going to. Here's a 1/4 cup. I'm just going to do 2 1/4. I'm also going to load on the toffee because that's like everybody's favorite part. So I'm going to use what I have left over from the other bag plus an entire new bag between the 5 of us. I think it'll be good, very toffee-y. So I'll probably go lighter on the caramel because like, we'll kind of love caramel on there. To be honest with you, you definitely want to have like a spatula nearby when you're doing this if you're using like probably even a hand mixer, especially with the KitchenAid, because you're gonna need to like get it off the edges for sure. Rock her up and stir her off slow so the powdered sugar does not fly everywhere. Oh man, I forgot I got a caramel apple cider. I forgot all about her. Take these things. I'm gonna do this over at the table because I'm it's like, to scoop stuff on the KitchenAid is hard for me because I'm so short. So, do that. You need to make sure that it is super duper duper smooth because you don't want to get any like chunks of cream cheese. So once that is done mixing, I will reconvene. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, that chicken did not yield that much because the one thick piece was making me gag when I looked at it. So it's kind of making me sick to the stomach to even think about it. So it instantly had to go in the trash. slice up a yellow onion to go on the barbecue chicken sandwiches. Leave it out the barbecue. Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue. I did just ask Chris if he would like some. He said yes. I'm gonna go with my favorite, the everything bagel salad, and I'll divide that between the two of us. Make it out the buns. I'm gonna assemble us each our lunch. Lunch is served mainly a salad with a side of a little bit of a sandwich. My meal is a salad with a side of sandwich, not a sandwich with a side of salad. Because there's not a lot of chicken on my sandwich because I do not like a lot. It'll freak me right out. But this is one of my fave bagged salads, and it is the everything bagel salad. It's really good. I am out here not so patiently waiting for frickin' Amazon. Donde está? There's my bag. I'm going to put, I think there's like 4 or 5 Disney pins from the other day buried in the bottom of my bag. Let me find those and show them to you. I really like the box lunch pins. The only thing is that, like, I wish that they were legitimately like 75% smaller. They are just gigantic. And it's just like the one downside, but I'm gonna throw everything back in my bag and I'll flip you guys around and I'll just show you them. Okay, so this one was like a book with a bookmark, and I got the Rapunzel with Pascal, but like, it's freaking humongous. If it was like this size, it would be much better, like half the size minimum. I got a shoe, like a sneaker, and I got the Belle sneaker. Got this like really cute one. It has a hidden Mickey there of Belle, and then I got this little food stand, and I got Pluto, so the little doggy bones. So I'm gonna go add those. Andrea got the Jasmine sneaker, and I think we did the full unboxing on her vlog from last week, and that one was like the only out of all the ones that we got. I think the bookmark and the book came in the same pack, so like out of the 8 packs between the two of us, there's only one trader, so that is not too shabby. And now we will add them to this collection of pins. Put this little food one here, very cute. I just honestly throw away the backings because like this is just so big, it's obnoxious. For what reason? A little Pascal thing there, and then we've got the Belle sneaker, as well as this other Belle, like, dome thing. But yeah, they're just humongous. Like, this is like an ideal size of a pin. Like, I like the smaller ones, and I feel like they're just getting bigger and bigger, and I feel like they make them bigger, and it must not cost them that much more to produce them bigger, but then they can charge more because they're bigger. And like, I don't think want these giant ass pins. Maybe some people do, but I simply don't. Also, there's a really pretty rainbow outside earlier, and like, I swear to God, no matter how old I get, rainbows always feel magical. Like, they're just magical, beautiful, wonderful. But I guess I'll go read some of my books. So I am overall enjoying my book so far. The only thing is that basically, like, I read you guys a synopsis. Each chapter is another one of like the 7 kids in the family, and so instead of it being like a 30+ chapter book, it's like 7 chapters. So each chapter is like 60 pages long, like something wild. Like this next chapter, which is Boy B. Gabriel, chapter 4. Chapter 4 starts on page 125 and goes until page 191. So yeah, like 60 pages for one chapter, which is obnoxious. So I don't forget to tell you guys, this is the book that I'm reading next. First off, it's almost 9 o'clock and my toner's still not here. It's up between 5 and 10, and of course it's not gonna be here till 10. So like peeing me out, but like, whatever. The other thing is we have this like lizard issue where like lizards just like linger on the door at night. So whenever it gets here, I'm gonna have to go out through the garage, walk around the house to get it, which is literally 10 out of 10. So annoying. But finished my book. I gave it a 3 out of 5. There were like some parts that were so interesting, but there was other parts that I literally like couldn't even like stand reading and would just graze over because they were so boring. So honestly don't really recommend, but I didn't hate it. I'll give it a 3, and like I said, I'm gonna start that book next because it's like the spookiest book that I have, and it's spooky season. And yeah, so I'm just like really looking forward to reading that one, but feels very good. This week I finished No Exit, Girl A. Is that it? I feel like I read something else. Let's take a peek at the good old Goodreads. My books are read. Okay, now I guess those are the 2 that I read this week so far. 1 5-star, 1 3-star. That'd be the way the cookie crumbles. Yeah, but I'm just, you know, waiting around, waiting. And yeah, I don't know, I feel like I'm just like twiddling my thumbs. I have like this shitty toner that I don't really like that I could have been using, but like I just don't like how it prints, so I don't really want to use it. But I'm just like mad because of course it would come at like the 10 o'clock. Like that's just how my life goes. But tomorrow is Halloween game night, so I did, like you guys saw, I made the what's it called, the dessert. I packed the one game I'm bringing, which is the new Horrified, which is Horrified Greek Monsters. Very excited about that. Chris is in the shower. When he's done, I'm gonna ask him to attend to the dishes because I'm gonna need my KitchenAid mixer in the morning for making the dip. We're also gonna have to go to the store to get a baguette tomorrow. So there's that. I'm dressing up for Halloween. I'm gonna be wearing my Elsa costume that I wore for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, and Chris is gonna be wearing his sexy maid costume that is in his like freebie graphic thingy. It's a vibe. He was originally gonna be Mario. When we were sitting at Hot Pot, he's like, oh, I'll wear my Mario costume, and I looked at him, I whispered, I'm like, nah, you should wear the maid. And Andrea's like looks at me and she like whispers, the maid, and I'm like, yeah, and she's like, yeah. And so very hyped for that. It's gonna be very funny. I don't know if I told you guys, we did go to Panda Express. I think I did tell you. It was yum. And yeah, so basically just waiting on this bullshit, but also at this point it's like 9 o'clock and I don't really feel like doing any work. So. But I'm also not tired because I don't know if I told you, I accidentally took like an hour nap earlier, which was really naughty of me. So maybe I will work for like a few hours. We shall see. We shall see. Officially past 10 o'clock and it's still not here. Oh, shit's so irritating. Fill in my planner for the day. I suppose. I guess I'm not working anymore because fucking everything's fucked. You know? So, what did I do? I did work this morning. I did some workity work. I watched some YouTube, so we can def put that in. I'm annoyed, so we can put that in for sure. Annoyed as shit. I did make the apple dip, so I can pop that in as well. took a nap. So I guess I will mark that. And I did do quite a bit of reading. I finished that one entire book, basically. Even if it was not very good, I still did it. And at this rate, I'll probably end up reading some more today. I literally cannot with Chris's laptop making noises. We're gonna have to leave to that. Does anybody else have a partner who just like has the volume of things on so loud? Like it's so loud that like he might have unplugged the headphones to his phone, but yeah. Oh, volume done. Okay. Really loving this spread if I'm being honest with you. If I'm being honest with you, it's not really my favorite. It's just kind of boring looking for some reason. I'm really sad about it. There are my tweezies way up here. So we're gonna mark that I watched YouTube, that I was annoyed. YouTube, we'll do a rolling eye. A Lottie with her eyes rolling from SPC for being annoyed. That's genuinely how I feel, annoyed. And then, I have meal planned, because I also did make that chicken for me and Chris, so I'll pop that in as like a thing that was done. The sticker is also crooked as shit. I took a nap. I used all of my bed icons, so I'm gonna have to go find something in the collection to use for this. Let's use some little slippers. You guys are gonna die. See you later. It's like 10:25 and this shit finally got here. I'm gonna work on myself for a little bit. Chris obviously offered to like stop what he was doing and come work with me, but he's honestly kind of a wee bit sad today because it was last day streaming, and although it is like definitely the right choice for us and for just everything regarding our lives, it's a little bit bittersweet, which I understand. So but he is going to start posting more on YouTube, so if y'all could go subscribe to him, that would be like really great, really sweet, very nice of you. And then comment to the corn emoji on his most recent video because he's so fucking corny. Well, I'm just filling up my water. I just made a pizza. Of course my food's done immediately when the shit arrives. We had to do the whole garage like trick because of the freaking stupid ass lizards. I can't wait for it to be cold out simply so that it's too cold for the lizards and they go away. And they're cute. I will give them that. But like, get the fuck out of here, bros. And guess what? Because I know you watching this. The order where I ran out of toner is your order, Christy. Why they gotta do us dirty like that? I'm gonna eat my pizza, probably play a game of Forest Shuffle. While I do that, and then we will get to working on some orders. It's so weird having all this empty space. Yeah, I did. There will be 2 of the past fonts in the months are going to be coming to the shop as permanent fonts. Fonts 7 and 8 will be coming to the shop for Black Friday. And I'm really excited. And there's going to be a Black Friday exclusive font. And some other things, actually. That just reminds me. Something in my email that I need to download and save before it gets buried. There it is. Download that, and yeah, I'm gonna go save this really quick. This is gonna actually be hella annoying for me when it comes to the times of Black Friday, but I think it'll be worth it. But I'm gonna eat this while I play a game for Shuffle and then continue working on orders. The thing is when I'm not foiling though, working is so fucking quick. So quick. Board game arena. Oh my god, this is so cute. Okay, we'll go to here and here and there. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfection. I have to do my moves on my games with Emily. We have one game of Forest Shuffle going and a game of Arc Nova. I've been like, I feel like for a minute there, I was like not super obsessed with Arc Nova. And now I'm back on it, baby. And I can't wait for them to add the Marine Worlds, I think is what it's called, expansion on here. That'd be great. Oh, we're starting a new game actually. I'll show you guys. Here it is. Let's see here. So our goals are birds. I don't have any of those. Monkeys, I do have one, and diverse species. And I have research and aquatic. Research is the one I will go for because it is way easier than aquatic. Aquatic's kind of hard. I don't want to keep either of these, even though they're like worth a lot, because like that's going to be tricky to accomplish in the beginning of the game. I'm going to keep both of these because I'll need, or I think I did, no, okay. And then I'm going to keep this because this will count as another one of those species in my zoo. And I need to keep one more thing. I'll keep this for now, but I probably won't be keeping him for like ever, you know. I don't know whose turn it is first. It's her turn first. So that's a setup. I'm gonna eat now. Hopefully I don't destroy the roof of my mouth again because it finally is healed. Took like 4 days and that shit was horrible. See if there's any updates on this game, if it like says anywhere when they're going to like, is there any like comments? No. Tragedy. Good morning, friends. It is Saturday at like 9:30 in the morning. We have already been up and gone to the good old HEB to grab some baguettes to use for the pizza dip I'm making later. I have the cream cheese out and softening, so when it comes time to make that, we'll obviously make it together. And yeah, we're just doing the damn thing. We're gonna get back to working on cutting orders after quite a bit last night. And then I can tell you whose orders we're cutting and waiting on the foiler to foil today. We have Lorana from California, Charlotte from Texas, my pal Madison from New York, Amy from MD, whatever the fuck that is, Caroline from New York, Allison from Texas, Elizabeth from Kansas, another one from Miss Elizabeth, Vanessa from Illinois, Crystal from California, Caroline from New York again, Crystal from Alabama, Claire from Illinois, Anne from MI, Danielle from Tennessee. I have a feeling we're gonna get to all of these today. Okay guys, it's time to prep the pizza dip as well as cut up apples and cut up baguette. I need to go get paper towels. Also, I can't help but every time I say baguette, I'm always like, Marie, the baguettes! So if you know what it's from, you're a real one. And let me know down below. But roll of paper towels, and then I need to pull up the pizza dip recipe on my phone. They did not have pizza sauce at the grocery store. They only had just like regular marinara, so I think I'm just gonna like toss in some like Italian seasoning and call it a ding dong day, because that's just what we're gonna do. Pinterest. Me, your me. Pizza dip, pizza, pizza, pizza dip. Here it is. Okay, let's find the recipe. I hate when there's not a jump to recipe button. It's really tragic. Turn on the rest of the lights because it's gloomy as fuck outside. Oh my god, I think I just simply forgot to get the shredded cheese. So I'm gonna say I gotta go back to the store. Kill me. Okay guys, so Andrea introduced me to these chips, and I don't know if I like them, but we had to stop at HEB again because I keep forgetting things. And so I told Chris he has to try them, and so he agreed to.
I don't know why I alone have to try them.
I've tried them.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I said I tried one.
Oh, I got you.
I've already tried it.
This is my reaction to it.
Yeah,
okay,
do your usual thing. Don't pretend like you don't do it.
Okay, I was gonna do it. Relax.
Okay.
If you know, you know. When you open a bag of chips, you gotta give it a good sniff, man. Hannah thinks I'm weird for it, but you sniff the bag. You go. They actually smell really good. You want to sniff them?
I mean, I will. They smell exactly like stuffing.
Oh, they're big. Here's a big boy. Look at this. Ready? They are definitely weird. It is interesting.
Isn't the most bizarre thing you ever had in your entire life?
I kind of fucks with it, though.
But doesn't it just taste exactly like you're eating stuffing, but crunchy?
You know what it's giving me? It's almost giving me, like, sour cream and onion vibes.
No.
Yeah. They're, like, almost similar to sour cream and onion.
I hate sour cream and onion.
I have sour cream and onion, so. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's the seasoning of it. Maybe it's just tricking my tongue.
I think they're very salty.
I mean, potato chips are full of salt, so. Yeah, I like them. They get the thumbs up from me. I like.
We're back from HEB, but we did stop at Burger King, so I'm gonna go eat my lunch, and then we'll get to work on these things. And also, fuck Burger King. We were there for literally so long. The person in front of us, we waited, I think, we listened to like 1.5 songs, so like at least 5 minutes just sitting there, waiting for that person to get their food. We probably there for like 20 minutes. So stupid. I can already tell you. And then I'm gonna have to break partway through making this to go poop. I don't know what it is about Burger King, but Burger King really gets me good. Where's the fucking recipe part? Okay, no, that's not it, not it. Okay. Oh, I guess I only needed 1 thing of cream cheese, but I took out 2. Bake it in the pie dish. Honestly, because my mom always made this in a circle dish. What the fuck? I don't know why the cardboard got stuck to the stove. That's very bizarre, but whatever. I'll put the other thing in here. Got the cheese, got the sauce. Dried onion, dried garlic. Has all of those things in it. It says, or your favorite marinara, so that'll be fine. And we just need the pepperonis, I believe, and that's everything. What's that? Okay. Let's see what this is for. Parmesan, 1 cup. Honestly, I think I might just double the whole thing and call it a day, because otherwise I'm gonna have like half a jar of sauce left, all this like weird measurements of stuff left, so we're just doubling it. Because because also I feel like there's no sour cream in this. It's just cream cheese and cheese. So I feel like I wouldn't really like make a lot. And there's 5 of us. So let's get it going. I don't know why that happened. Well, what the fuck ever, I guess. Oh, look at that, an empty sink, nice and cleaned. There's actually a spatula and a plate in there, but I'm gonna assume it's everything besides the, I'm gonna screenshot this so I know what temperature to cook it at. It's not really gonna matter. It says 375. And then 25 to 30 minutes probably. Okay. Okay. Using a spatula. Oh shit, I guess I'm not meant to mix this up. Well, I guess I'm supposed to just spread this on the bottom of this. Okay. Let me clean this, 1 second. Okay, we got that. Okay, I guess this is why it says you need it to be very well room temperature. It's been going to room temperature for like 3-ish hours, so it's definitely, it's still like cold to the touch, like cool, but it's very like mushy. So supposedly using a spatula or a butter knife, evenly spread the cream cheese on the bottom of the dish. It'll slide around a bit. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it's so much easier if your cream cheese is very well softened, which ours is. I think it is a preferred spatula. Jeez Louise. I guess this one will be fine. It's just very bendy. I like one that's more stiff. This one's, I mean, it's still a rubber spatula, so it's still bendy, but it's like a bit more stiff. Okay, this is definitely kind of tricky. Honestly, I should have just beat it so that it was easier to spread. Okay, I'm gonna do this off camera because this is embarrassing. Okay, the knife method was definitely like the preferred method. I just got out a butter knife and it was way easier. Just trying to clean up the edges of the pan a bit. Okay. So we're gonna do like half of the mozzarella, half of the Parmesan, and pizza sauce to cover the cheese, and then the rest of the cheese. Okay. Mozzarella. Chris was like, say it like you're Italian. So we've got the mozzarella, and the Parmesan. So let's use grated parm. So that's what I got. And then we'll do the sauce. It says you can use like a spatula to spread it out so it's even. Smells like a pizza shop up in here. Okay. And then more mozzarella and more. So we're gonna make this bitch cheesy. And then Parmesan. Actually love Parmesan on pizza. It's so yummy. I'm not gonna use all of that, just most of it. And then lay out the pepperoni on top. That we can easily do. And then Chris freaking loves pepperoni, so he'll definitely eat these. Just plain. I will probably, when I'm eating the dip, pick them off because, like, I'm not really a pepperoni girl, but figured everybody else would like the pepperoni aspect. My mom did not make it with pepperoni. I'm not even sure this is, like, how she made it. Not sold, but, you know. It's fine. It is a fine. This one's really tiny for some reason, whatever. Yeah, I do not think that one thing of cream cheese would have worked for a pan this size. It does say to use a pie pan, so if you're gonna be trying to make it in a 9x13, definitely just double on up. But I had plenty of all of the ingredients to do that, so it worked out. Okay, and that's it, and then it'll bake at, we'll probably bake it at the same time as the chicken wing dip. It's so funny, we're literally having pizza and wings, but in dip form, so I think that's fun. But the other dip bakes at 350, and this says 375. So we'll probably just do 350 and I'll cook it for a bit longer. It'll be NVD. Nothing in here is like raw. Basically, you're just trying to melt everything. You can tell by the way it looks if it's ready. So I'm not overly concerned. But I am gonna now chop up the baguettes, which I am dreading. I'm literally dreading it. And then I'm gonna put up the apples. I'm dreading the baguette more, so I'm gonna do that first and get it over with. Are you guys team like do the worst first and get it over with, or do your favorite part and work up to the shitty part? That is the way, and then literally every knife from my knife block is gonna be out. Opportunity to clean the knife block. Just give her a little wipe down. Oh, there's nothing in it. Okay. So first things first, we'll get a cutting board for the baguette. I think I'm gonna like cut it and then just kind of toss the pieces back into the bag. I think that's probably my best bet. Maybe? Yeah, I'd say so. I'm not sure if they would do it at HEB. I didn't ask because it is a Saturday and I'm not going to be annoying. But at Wegmans, back home, first off, they sold baguette like just cut into pieces like this. And if they didn't have any available, you could just ask, like bring up a baguette and ask them to just slice it for you, because they have like a machine that it just kind of like goes through, and it was very nice. This baguette's gonna be very flat and look like somebody sat on it, but that's okay. Still gonna work. Actually enlist Chris to help and have him do the baguette. Okay guys, here's this giant tub of apples. Hopefully it's enough. The lid barely closes. But I cut 2 3-pound bags of apples, which obviously when you like when you do chores and stuff, it's significantly less than 3 pounds. And then I had, I think, 4 other green apples just in the fridge that were still good, so I cut all of those up. So there's about 6 zillion apples in there. So we will put these bad boys in the fridge for now. I have to freaking make room because just there's room on the top shelf. Hopefully the lid stays on. Put this in here, this giant tub of apples. So we're gonna have the apples, the dips, that dip, also bring us later. And then Chris is a gem and he did cut up all of the bread for us. So I'm just gonna put the bread in the bag so it's ready to go for later. I might have to bring like a separate bag for all of the other things. Let's assess my closet in here. Bring this for all of the food things. I vacuumed all the glitter out of it because Nick hated the glitter situation with this bag, but I might need it for all of the other things that are coming with us. So yeah, let me grab my rings. And then we're gonna get back to work. It's only like 12 something, I think. Like maybe 12:40 would be my guess. 12:50, pretty close. And so yeah, we don't need to leave here. We probably need to start getting ready around 6:30. So 12 to 11, we still got like 6 hours of work to go. Okay guys, we're done working for the day. We got through a bunch of orders and I'm feeling great about that. Just gonna work on doing reviews for board game rallies, but honestly, I'm just gonna start my new book. I'm really having a hankering. I'm really wanting to, for a reason in my bedroom right now. So please ignore my nightstand of trash because I'm trash. But I'm gonna start my book, which is Hidden Pictures. Give me 1 second. Oh, I felt like I was putting you guys on a roller coaster, but I'm gonna start this book. A bunch of, I say you guys as in people I'm friends with, follow, connected with on Goodreads have given 5 stars. So, very excited. This one is about Mallory Quinn is fresh out of rehab when she takes a job babysitting Ted and Caroline Maxwell's 5-year-old son Teddy. She immediately bonds with this sweet boy who is never without his sketchbook. His drawings are the usual fare: trees, rabbits, balloons, but one day he draws something different: a man dragging a woman's lifeless body. Then his stick figures evolve into increasingly sophisticated sketches depicting one disturbing scene after another. Is Teddy troubled, or is he channeling forces he cannot possibly understand? Knowing how crazy it all sounds, Mallory must decipher the images and save Teddy before it's too late. And then, like, throughout the book, there's, like, drawings. So, very interested and very ready to begin. Introducing Queen Elsa of Plannahannah. I don't really know the name of the forest that she be ruling these days or watching over, because she still left Arendelle, but I'm Frozen 1 Elsa, so I guess Queen of Arendelle. Okay, gotta pack all 5 bazillion things. Here is the pizza dip. Put this in the bottom of this bag. And then the mountain of apples. That's next. And then we need the dips. It's always funny wearing a costume and then having to drive and then like hope that people don't look over at you. Okay. Can I show them your costume?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, you guys sure?
Why are you laughing? What do you mean?
One moment, guys. Introducing Christina.
Hello, I'll clean your house for you.
Let me just want to tie up his little apron and we're gonna get going. Wow, look at my hair, guys. Hello. Happy Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Game night yesterday was just chef's kiss. It was so good. It's one of my favorite game nights we've had in a really long time. I basically won all the games, so that helps. We played Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza, but it was like Halloween edition. We played this game called Queen by Midnight. I played as Boss No, and it was just fantastic. Basically, in the game, like, you each play as different princesses that are trying to become queen, and through the game, you're like gaining clout, and then you have your health, and then basically, I think like around 8, all princesses have to pledge allegiance to another princess, like in secret. And so then, like, for example, Chris died, and so he flipped over his allegiance card, and he had pledged allegiance to Andrea. So he basically, if Andrea won, then he would also win. And then he still got turns, and on his turns, he had like a couple of options based on his character on like how to assist her. And then Andrea ended up dying, and she had pledged allegiance to me. So then she had like special things she could do on her turn to help me, and Chris was out of the game at that point. And it was just fantastic, and I loved it. And then we played Betrayal at Baldur's Gate, which was like the game Betrayal but D&D themed. So it was really fun. Chris was the traitor, and we beat him. But yeah, overall, 10 out of 10 day. I also picked our names for Secret Santa, but I can't tell you that because Chris edits these videos and Andrea watches them. But picked our names for the good old Secret Santa, and yeah, basically just a great time to be alive. Hi guys. Went to the good old Mickey D's. I got my favorite lid, so I'm saying whenever that happens, it means it's gonna be a good day. It's already been like an okay day. I only have like 10 more orders that I have printed in this stack to do today, so we'll definitely get those done with plenty of time for reading later. And then it's like 50 degrees out and rainy, which is really just a disgusting time to be alive if you ask me. Not like really a fan, but I'm gonna eat my McDonald's and then I'll get back to work. I'm literally so cold from being out there. It's not like cold, but not like cold, but it's just like, I wasn't expecting it because yesterday was like 85, and like the next 3 days is supposed to be cold, and then it's supposed to get back into the 70s. So like, I didn't really get it, but whatever. I'm just gonna snuggle on up. I just put my hair up because I had taken it down, but it looked like a poodle, so I put it back up. You know how it be. Chris just came in here and had me sip his drink, which I told him like 6 times to put no ice in both of the drinks, and they gave us one with no ice and one with ice. The one with no ice was feeling bubbly, so Chris said I could have it. He just came in here, he's like, taste this. They give him like cherry Coke, and so I'm basically gagging and want to throw up because I just tasted it and it tastes so gross. But basically, a tragic time to be alive. Tragic. Okay guys, it's like 7:30. I finished probably like 30 minutes ago with orders, and then I was just like printing, organizing orders, figuring out everything else for all of the other open orders. We got that stack printed. Definitely get those all done. And as soon as the foiler gets here, all of these orders are printed and cut and basically ready to go, just literally pending the foiler getting here. So it's like 10 out of 10 annoying, but like, whatever. But I'm going to take a shower, I think. Sounds like a good plan. Definitely gonna do laundry tomorrow. Just have freaking clothes everywhere on the floor. It's quite embarrassing. I'm like starting to pick them up now, but put this all in here. And then, yeah, so tomorrow, or this week, I guess I should say, is the first week of Chris not streaming, which I'm not like looking forward to him to not stream. I'm just looking forward to like all the opportunities it brings for us to have like a new, better schedule. I need to go find and take a picture of chicken Ricky's recipe because I'm having a freaking hankering. So I'm making that tomorrow, whether I just make it for lunch and then put the rest in the fridge, or if I make it for dinner, undecided. But all I know is that I really want it. Maybe I'll peruse these recipes while I talk with you guys. That sounds kind of fun. Okay. I'm pooped. It's been a long freaking day, guys. A long day. That pistachio cake, don't want that. But yeah, so I finished working on orders. I'm just, like I said, I keep checking to see if the foiler has, what's it called? Shipped. It has not shipped yet, sadly. But hey, hopefully soon. Ugh. So many random things in here, but yeah. So I am trying to figure out what I want to make this week. And I just didn't really know. Oh, my mom's chicken deaf. It's in her handwriting. She's such a cutie. Homemade soft pretzels. It's delish, but not really something I'm gonna be making. Haha. It is battered, very much so, but that's fine. I'm gonna also look through here because this week I do want to start figuring out, because me and Andre are going to be doing like a huge cookie baking thing. And so basically I do want to figure out like what cookies I'm going to pick for us to do, as well as start making, like, basically I want to, what the fuck is this? Cheesecake. What I want to do is I want to make like a big list of like all of the cookies that I'm picking, and then if I'll probably tell her to like feel free to send me her list of like recipes, and then I'm gonna make like a big shopping list of like, so we know like how much flour and sugar and whatever we need. But I would need the specific recipes so I can start doing that. Caramel apple dip. Ugh. Been making that like crazy. There's like so many random recipes in here for random shit. I don't know where half of these came from. Half of these are not my mother's. I think there might be more of my cookie recipes that I've made in the years past in here, but I might not have actually printed them. I'm not really seeing shit. Kind of annoying because chocolate chip cookies, no. Peanut butter cookies, no. And these are all HelloFresh recipes. Okay, that was very uneventful. I'm gonna put whatever I need for the chicken rigatoni in my shopping list. We have olive oil, so groceries, we will need chicken boobies. Also put the Diet Coke back on the list, and we need yellow onion for this recipe. Bell peppers. We have bouillon, we obviously have water, heavy cream. We have paprika, tomato sauce. Like the kind you get like in the can. Parsley flakes, I guess, like the seasoning type. Spices, yeah. And then Miss Rigatoni herself. Cool. So I got that on the list. I'm gonna figure out the rest of the grocery list. I'm gonna go through and maybe start thinking about cookies, and I do really want to read. I'm very, very, very excited to read more of my book. I'll probably get like a good portion of it read tonight, if not all of it. We will see. I'm gonna try really hard with this new change of a schedule. 2, I'm gonna grab this. It's all about cookies. I have a Disney family cookbook here. I've got a regular cookbook. I'm gonna take all my cookbooks actually and see what I can find. If there's any good cookies up in these bitches. Okay guys, took a shower. I decided next week I'm gonna start making dinners again, and I only have 3 days that are available for cooking: Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Wednesday is girls' night. Friday, Chris and Nick are going to San Antonio for a concert, so won't be making dinner. And then Saturday is game night, and then Sunday going to the Taylor Swift Eras Tour concert again. And I'm also going to start next week trying to get back on my game of actually linking stuff. But yeah, so I'm thinking that, well, I'm making chicken riggies for one meal, which is a very upstate New York thing. And then I'm gonna be making spaghetti and meatballs, cause it's one of those foods that, like, this time of the year, like, it's gonna be like November, just reminds me of the fam bam and like home and all the things. Also looked through the recipe books, didn't find anything that was super speaking to me. The one cookie book has like some interesting things, but they require like very, very odd ingredients, like milk powder. I don't really know how I feel about that. But so for the other recipe, I told Chris to think about it if there's anything he wants, but I'm going with orange chicken with broccoli and white rice, or this grilled cheese with balsamic roasted vegetables is an option. The thing is I always say how I don't like Italian food, but then like I feel like everything that I make that I like is something pasta related, and I think it's because I don't really eat meat. So pastas are like always easy. So I'm looking through like things. I might suggest chicken fajitas, which is like super easy, like white people version. Let's be honest about what we're doing here. Considered suggesting gyros, but that just seems like a what's it called, summer food. Andrea did make like chicken bacon Caesar wraps, and that sounded really good with like something on the side, probably like french fries or something to that effect. So that's another like suggestion. Like looking through, we could do like quesadillas, but it doesn't really sound that good to me if I'm being honest. I'm just perusing. I should definitely have my glasses on while I'm just like scrolling on my phone. Perfect. I do like gnocchi. Some sort of, let me see. That's also again kind of like pasta-y, Could honestly just go for straight up tortellini soup. My grandma used to make that. It was literally just like chicken broth with like cheese tortellini. So that's an option. Maybe I'll suggest that. I feel like the wraps sound kind of bomb.com, I'm gonna go ask him if any of these things sound good, and I'll report back. He picked orange chicken, which I kind of had a feeling he would pick. And honestly, kind of glad I picked like for example, I didn't like pick the spaghetti meatballs because of this, but it like was a helpful like thing is that like I already have garlic bread in the freezer. Want to get that used up. I wanted to make the orange chicken because I literally have the sauce is like I have pretty much all of the ingredients for it besides the chicken. Like I already have so much broccoli in the freezer because when I was in Disney, Chris bought a giant thing of broccoli. We already had a giant thing of broccoli. I have accidentally 2 boxes of rice, so it just kind of like worked out that that's what he picked. Putting on some lotion, and now I'm gonna tucker myself into the bed and continue on with this book, Hidden Pictures by Jason whatever. I'm on page 66. So like we're rocking and rolling. I'm hoping to get 75% or more done with this book. It is, I think, like maybe 8 o'clock. Yeah, 8 o'clock, 8:05. I'll probably finish the book, honestly, because I usually don't go to sleep till 1 or 2. And can read about 100 pages an hour. And this is only, it's like 350 pages, so like 300 pages. So it should take me, probably with breaks, like 3.5 hours. So I'll probably be done by before midnight with this book. And if I am, I'll let you guys know. I look like I'm in a scary movie, but y'all. Just finished the book. It's 11 o'clock, and holy shiitake mushrooms. A 5 out of 5. That book was literally so fucking good. It kind of pisses me off. I need to decompress. Okay guys, I forgot to end up this vlog. I'm about to leave. It's literally in the 30s. I hate that journey for me. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you did not, then well, give it a thumbs down. Either by helping out my channel, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.